Okay. Can we hear me now? It's like those old, okay, were those old Verizon commercials? Like old cell phone commercials, like, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Yay! Yeah, sorry,
Hey,
voice
Stinky.
mod is, stinky. What do you mean I need 70 agility? I kind of have it. I'm boosting it. Shush. I'm not lying about my agility level. But yes, hello everyone! Sorry, I was muted before. Welcome into everyone using their blurp walk-ons, announcing that they are stinky and in need of changes. Ravelish, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the crayon box. I'm not wearing a booster. Shush. Shush, little 98% regressed puppy. We go a little bit easy on me tonight. I am wiped out. I've been not resting this weekend and been doing BFC prep instead. Hi, Glimmy. I'm sorry, Nursery Bot is being mean to you, but I think it's being mean to you because you're mean to it. Goldie, thank you so much for the hack in tier 3 sub again.
Goldie has become a shining star.
I fucking fell off the roof.
They've been shining for 7 months.
I'm a
Take
roof
home
baby.
My money, tiny baby fox.
Wah! Blah, 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 blah. And hello again, Reblash. But yes, I have a little bit of a new drink that I'm trying. Doing a aw, it's your heckin' bedtime. Kaladin, thank you so much for the heckin' resub and
Kaladin
starting a hype train.
1985
Let's
has
go.
become a gold star. They've been shining for 14 months.
A little 98% regress puppy needs her bedtime. Makes sense. Also, I didn't know you played this game at any point, Zelia. Yeah, this game is basically pure nostalgia. Hey, Spider Baby. Also, it hasn't like come up yet because we haven't hit a level 2 hype train since I put it in. But yeah, I have a I have a thing for when we reach new hype train levels. I made a little indicator now. Can't stay long hanging out with Angels tonight. Aww, you go ahead and do that and remind him that he is stinky. Anyway, I was saying I have a drink. I am trying a, because I found this nice watermelon liqueur, because I've been kind of on a watermelon kick. So it's a strawberry watermelon margarita now, because everything I make is margaritas. I should try doing daiquiris more. Played it years ago, man. Old school RuneScape Sunday. It is. It's very nostalgic. Speaking of angels, hi, little
Daddy
cherub.
Angels 4554 has become a gold star. They've been shining for
Sella,
28 months.
It's time to become
Aww.
evil Sella once again. Start by
And there's our hype train level up.
Oh, Glimmer and Goldie.
That's a
Someone
thing
needs
now.
to change, don't they? And I don't mean their clothes.
It
we
does
all
the
know
rocking
how
out.
quickly Glimmer needs changing. And
Right?
Goldie's still trying to convince everyone they're a big kid, huh?
Need all the green crayons. Well, I need those to draw outdoor scenes. Gall. Trying to keep up on chat here a little bit. But yeah, I'm kind of wiped out. I've been doing BFC prep and packing the entire weekend, and I'm glad I'm not on the hook for a comic page this week, because I wasn't able to finish the commission work that I needed to last week, and so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is finish that work. I wish I could stream it. I can't, because the little babies that I'm drawing just can't keep their huggies dry, and so if I had to do that on top of a comic page, oh boy, I'd be really exhausted for BFC. That didn't hurt Angel. She doesn't have her teeth yet. She just gums you. She just tries to suckle, but it's a dry well. Imagine being a resident of a town and just keeps trying to sleep while some weirdos keep running around on your roof. I mean, There is no night in RuneScape, so this is just... They're just going about their days. They might not even be there when we were doing a drinking stream together. Maybe after BFC. Like I said, this is my first time attempting the strawberry watermelon here. It needs some work. I don't really even know why I bother with the Marks of Grace anymore. I think they have some monetary value, but I have the full Graceful set now. You finally ate something! Yay! Food fixes everything. I want to berate you on that because eating is important, but I keep forgetting to. All I had was some bacon on toast today, and then dinner rolled around, and I'm like, oh, fuck. Crowd control. Yeah, I heard. I was watching your stream when you said that crowd control was coming to Borderlands 3. Buffalo mac and cheese. You know what? Fancy mac and cheese sounds good. I'm not a big fan of buffalo sauce, though. Blake! Thank you for the hackin' sub! Always appreciated here, you gold star.
Gold star. They've been shining for 21 months. 3 more sleeps till BFC.
Right? Are you going? For those of you who are going, I did make a Discord notice about it and a Blue Sky post. I do have artist proofs that are illustrated
Vimper,
on the back
just
with my with my Vimpershire subscribing to Streamloots. Thank you, Vimper, this green goat. With my limited traditional artistic abilities, I even decided to draw them mostly in crayons too, because
90 gifted 5 gold
obviously.
stars to the community.
But I will be selling those in person for those of you who are going there. And let's go! Hype train level up! Thank you, Frost, for those gift subs. Very heckin' generous of you. And yes, I am selling... So, Blake, I'm selling them for $50 each. First come, first serve. Just find me at the convention. I will probably post once I'm actually there and settled. I should be arriving around 1:30, 2 o'clock-ish. We should go this year, next time for sure. Hope it's a good... Yeah, I know several people who wanted to go who sadly aren't able to. But, you know, it was always next year. Hopefully. I mean, so we had a very good Vimpershire gifting 10 packs. We always have a good Vimpershire in here. Well, okay, sometimes we have an evil and chaotic Vimpershire, but...
Claim
like,
yours at streamloots.com.
Oh, you think you're being cute? Bitch, I'm
yes,
adorable.
thank you for that, Vimper. Can I get a link to the Streamloots page? Oh, never mind, we already got one. Vimper already handled it. All right, thank you, Vimper. And hi,
Hey, kids, wanna see a dead body?
Hi, Mars.
You know,
Thank you both for using your blurbs. Yeah, let's take
Nat
that bottle.
_ pup wants a bois.
Blah, 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 blah. Wow, Mars getting a jump on BFC with 91% regressed. Fuck, what was I talking about? Oh, by the way, I had to remove the jingly key card for a couple days because we finished packing today, and to make sure that I wouldn't forget them, because Connie wants to date them, I have already packed the jingly keys into my luggage. I needed to make extra sure that I wasn't going to forget those, so that Connie gets to have her date with my keys, quite possibly while mittened. So yes, that's been paused because I don't have access to the keys right now. It'll be unpaused when I get back from BFC. I'm trying to remember what I was talking about before, and then I got really sidetracked. Yay! I look forward to all those things, Mars, especially cookies. Like I said, I have made 25 gift bags that include stickers of Fang and Sella that I had printed at my own expense that I'll be giving out to people. What about my other baby toys? I do still have those, yes. I do not plan on bringing those to BFC, so I still have those at my desk here.
Vimpirshi says
Knew
to
that was
pause the
coming.
game and play with baby toys for 2 minutes.
After this lap. Oh, we want regression wheel. I want regression wheel tonight. Oh, those are for us. I thought you were planning on stuff you were planning for stuff that you were being. Oh no, that's for.
Vimpirshi has started a spree.
That's for the all important.
Vimpirshi wants to play peekaboo. Little Shadow Games wants you to hum a tune based on the current game sounds.
What happened to me, Tavy? Vimper Shy happened. Vimper happened. It's not the Foy water, it's the Scree water, if anything. I just realized the music wasn't like coming through, so is it better now? I think it's better now. Let me input a value. I want it to be like exactly at 20.
Asked me, Mama Bear, are you scared going to BFC or are you
I am going to bring her.
excited? Oh, BFC sounds like fun. As long as there are plenty of cuddles and no stinky crayons, Mama Bear is excited. Maybe Fang can even bring his jingly keys.
I will. We've talked at length about I will be bringing the jingly keys. We got so many big kids from Little Troubles helping to run the Little Trouble 1K. Yay! I'm not participating in the tournament, but I did finally soup up my Little Troubles deck with set 3 cards. Holy shit, I went through 4 booster boxes of those cards. That was a lot of cards to go through.
Shoot me in the face!
In the face!
Do it! Shoot me in the face! Face!
Is there an end boss or story end tournament scam? Remember there was a video story for...
Gimme! Let go!
There's like endgame bosses, but it's an MMO. It's content that's continually being updated and new stuff's being added to it. So technically no, although there are definitely like long-running quests that have finales and bosses that are tied into that and stuff too. I will definitely be playing some Little Troubles games. Again, I am not in the tournament, but I will be, I do plan on having a couple games with people. I just didn't really think, I didn't really think that I wanted to do like a structured tournament, and my time was already kind of scheduled out more than I was comfortable with for me to be able to like
is going to take
commit
Fang out to a
an
play date
hour,
at BFC.
several hours,
Give
however long it
words
takes.
for crinkly encouragement. Oh,
Blah.
that sounds like such a fun time for Fang. BFC is the perfect place for little ones to let loose and have a blast. Fang, remember to bring those jingly keys and make sure to give lots of colors.
Yeah, silver lining.
And for Azura, don't you worry.
Yeah,
Fang's
they really
huggies
want me to
will
bring
keep
the keys.
everything under control so you both can focus on having a delightful play date. Have tons of fun, you two.
Oh, I just thought of something. Fun. So, I need to play a game. I need to play a Little Troubles game with Connie. And I need to pull Mittens from Nowhere on her, as usual. But what I actually need to do is I need to reach into my bag and pull out Mittens and say, Mittens from Nowhere, you have to wear these now. You have to play the rest of the game with these on. But I will be arriving on Thursday. I am not coming a day early. As much as that would be nice. The username sounds kind of... Wait, which username? If we're talking about my RuneScape username, I've played for a long-ass time. Do I have a 15-year veteran cape? If I don't have a 15-year veteran cape, I'm pretty damn close to it. That's kind of contiguous. Okay, not in the RuneScape name. But yeah, they can't. I mean, there is, like Clemmer said, there are approved photographers at BFC, but they're also very, very good about the security on those. Oh, I'm sorry they purged your account, Techno. You know, I've met enough people. Hi, Midnight. I've met enough people who play, who like casually play RuneScape, to where we could honestly have our own baby for a clan, and that's kind of funny. But I do not want to run a clan again. I've done that before. I do not have that kind of time to commit to the game. Bonjour, avoided cat. Go for BFC. Yeah, I'm sorry, Angels. I really hope you get to go next year. I would love for you to make good on your threats to give all the littles uppies. Yeah, it's kind of funny on security when the photos are deleted afterward. BFC can't access them whatsoever. The legit. Damn. I mean, there's always like the chance that whoever got them has saved them, but yeah, that's interesting to know that BFC can't access them. Which honestly, having been there, I do feel comfortable about the amount of security they did as far as pictures and everything like that, and honestly just security in general. We had a full-time security guard watching the front, and if you didn't show a badge, you didn't get in. You didn't get past him. I can only hope and would generally assume that it's going to be the same this year. But yes, I have had several people offer to give me uppies and say that they probably can, even with my weight.
Frostfur90 wants you to stand up, stretch, hug a plushie, and drink some water.
Azura says I can take them up on that offer. Alright, that did specify water. Someone apparently got it. Yeah. They've actually apparently fixed that this year, where the badges, you have to tap them, and if they don't beep green, you're out. I actually lost a couple pounds recently, so the uppies is a little bit less difficult, like 3 or 4 pounds less difficult. Oh, I totally get it, Vimper. I was the first time too. I still kind of am. I mean, there's always going to be drama at any convention. It's kind of unavoidable when you have 1,000 people in one hotel who like all kind of know each other and shit, and just, yeah. But BFC does a good job about making it feel secure, and it sounds like they're taking it even more seriously this year. Yeah, I think I was, so I kind of hover, I was hovering just above 230, you know, it'd be like 231, 232. Last time I weighed myself, I was at 228, so, you know, it's not much, but it's something. And honestly, it's kind of nice because I've been stuck at that range for so long. I do have to wonder if the stress of everything is contributing to weight loss, and that's not necessarily a good thing, but yeah. Yeah, exactly, baby steps. I do know one of the first things I'm doing when I get to BFC, though, is I'm going to do the red picture meme. Just gonna post a stock image that I have on my phone from when I had the tape on it last time. I'm just gonna say, it's beautiful! You're lucky, Mars. I'd love to be down in like the 150 range. If I could get down to around the 200 range, I'd be so happy, because I've got a bigger frame. But yeah. Yeah, the red picture is an obligatory meme, exactly. And get my membership back. I'm leveling alchemy herbs are selling pretty good too. Oh, neat. I don't play old school very often. The more and more I get bored with RuneScape 3, the more I just want to play old school. Because there's actually shit for me to do on old school. I'm fully maxed on RS3, and the only thing that I really have to do would be trimmed completionist cape or get my master quest cape back, which I don't want to fucking do Amescut because I hate group bosses. It's so hard to get a team together. Especially the first week, I was asking people like crazy, hey, you want to team with me? You want to team with me? Like, no. Like, you know those memes about how, you know, like, oh, we've got this entry-level job for minimum wage, we're only hiring 18-year-olds, must have 20 years of experience and a master's degree. It kind of feels like that way when you're trying to get teams for a boss together. It's like, oh no, sorry, we'll only allow you to join if you have best in slot gear and have beaten the most recent boss 1,000,000 times and also have beaten the current boss about 100 times. That's the only way you'll get your first kill. And that's why I fucking hate forced group content. Have I ever played No Man's Sky again? I have never played No Man's Sky. Oh yeah, I feel like I could probably pick Glimmer up. I won't, at least not without asking and stuff, but yeah. That's where the management challenge they would take him and no one wanted to. Yeah, exactly. No one wants to do it. Especially because, you know, Jax is over like, oh yeah, this is the hardest, most brutal boss ever. Oh, beat it within a week and you get a cool thing. Oh yeah, definitely. So the only time that Azura can pick me up and vice versa is when we're both swimming in the pool, which we absolutely intend to do. I hope the pool at this new hotel is good. I want a good pool. I want a big pool. Glimmy needs to be carried in arms and picked up like newborn. Exactly. I mean, low-key, I would love that too, but Glimmy might actually be able to. Honestly, it's gonna be great to see you guys again. I have to be in the kitty. Okay, I'm just gonna say, if the hotel actually had a kiddie pool, you know it would be more populated than the regular pool. Let's be honest. You can see the pool in Google Maps. Big out for a pool. Yeah. I mean, I figured it'd be big, but like, I imagine they have a hot tub and stuff too. Because that was one of my highlights from last year. Just winding down the day, talking with people I knew, and even complete strangers, and just vibing really great in the hot tub. And let me tell you, I have a thing with like my feet where they get really sensitive and stuff. Oh my god, the hot tub was wonderful on them. Actually alleviated some pain and just, I'm doing that again. But yeah, you know, like, it actually really occurs to me, I was thinking a lot about the new people that I was going to meet. Like, I'm gonna meet Nat, I'm gonna meet Mars, Cuddle Shy, Connie's wife Vesca. I'm gonna meet a lot of people that I've met online and really like vibe with and stuff. But I'm also gonna get to see, Midnight, I'm gonna get to see Glimmer, I'm gonna get to see so many people that I loved getting to see last year, and I finally get to see you guys again, and I'm actually legitimately really happy about that. I've missed you. If you ever get rich, you're buying a hot tub, right? Yeah, I'd love that. I hear maintenance is a pain in the ass too, but a hot tub. Or get rich and buying a diaper company, right? Hey, if that ever happens, hire me as a designer. Seriously, I want to get into commercial work, and like being able to design a diaper would be absolutely fantastic, but I'm probably should start on like onesies and stuff. Yes, Glimmer, you are in your element. No worries, no thoughts when you're soaking. Get the rights. Yes! Get the rights to Bluey diapers. We need the Bluey loves for real. We do. I mean, to be fair, we have the not legally Pampers. Can we please get the not legally Bluey loves? And I'm saying this is the Huggies sponsor, which actually reminds me if I need to turn on some redeems. I always forget to turn these redeems on. God, I'm just realizing also it's been a while since I last streamed. And I'm sorry for that because I know that I had taken a break because of the marathon, but it's just been like so much BFC prep that I've wanted to stream, but I've just not been able to. I needed to get everything. What about your hot wet marshmallow, hun? What? Oh my god, yes, Fochiro, I want Lion King pamps too. You think Ajura can't keep her paws off my diaper now? Just wait until I'm wearing some Lion King Huggies. Scroll back. Yeah, it really is, Vimper. BFC is wonderful. Oh, right, I just remembered your other question earlier, or not another question, but how you said you wanted to play Little Troubles earlier. There are communities out there. I know Connie's Discord has a dedicated channel for people playing Little Troubles, like through webcam. So if that's something that you're interested in, did I see the new Fox diaper design going around? Like adult diapers or like baby diapers? Because I think I've seen a baby diaper one. And I mean, really, we could do a design like that. There's nothing copywriting Foxes. Baby diaper. Wah! Why haven't we regressed me to where I can fit in the baby diapers? They get all the good ones. Did you hear how the YCH will work with BFCs? Oh, for the Little Trouble ones? No, I haven't. Do tell. Because honestly, I might end up taking the money from the artist proofs that I sell and putting it back into the game. So who knows? BFC should have optional tickets for Demon Slayer film finale. I hope there's still tickets. You know what? That'd be cool if there was like a movie theater nearby and you just like got a bunch of babies together and went on a field trip for that. They are doing a field trip this year. I don't know if I'm allowed to say where, so I won't. But yeah, they are doing another field trip this year. There'll be YCH card in the camp set, but there will be a cameo for the first person to get a copy of every foil. And show Basil 90 foil specifically. Okay. So that's basically what happened last year, I think. Nat would be the one to ask about that because I think Nat's the one who got all the foils. Yeah, I don't know if I'd say it doesn't interest me, but last year's field trip was completely my fault, and we almost didn't make it back to the bus on time. I was exhausted after that. Oh, it was you who got that. Okay, was it? Oh no, it was Nat who pulled the YCH card. Okay, sorry, I got that confused a little bit. I did! I'm sorry, I got us lost. This is why you don't trust me with directions. Can BFC or cat, but I don't know how I could convince my family member to watch my dogs for a few days. Yeah, see, that's the thing, Kaladin. Like, I totally get that, because it's a pain to get someone to watch my dog too. Let's hug a cone. No, I'm not allowed. I'm not required to wear a leash. What? It was both of our faults, okay? We thought we could loop back around. We could not. So we lost time and had to shut the fuck up. I'm not Zorro. I got us back. That's more than Zorro could say. We got 2 days of work, then free Wednesday to pick cons for you up. Oh yeah, I think Connie's group is going Wednesday, which will be nice. Like when we get to the hotel, I'll be able to just like point out Connie and just like, hi Connie, and it won't even be pants off yet. Well, apparently it wasn't all me, it was also Majura, but Raboot. Hi Fallout. And hi Limby! Thank you for the heckin' sub, you gold star! Hi Booster!
Has become a gold star.
It's
They've
time to change Booster's pants!
Hope stream is going well, W Carrot.
Stream is going good, W Carrot. Love running out of Zoro getting lost. Oh my god. Okay, so you know that meme where like someone or something dies and they ask like, was I a good blank? It's like, no, you were the best blank. Zoro doing that was like, was I a good swordsman? No, you were the best. Where did he go? Zoro has literally gotten lost in a straight hallway. I mean, to be fair, I've also done that in an RPG before. I got turned around because it was 3D and I forgot which direction was what, and it was a straight hallway with no landmarks, and a random encounter fucking screwed up my navigation. So blah. Got lost in a straight line in Borderlands, and that's why we don't allow you to drive. Break the record of changed pamps. Changed by you, or how many of yours that need to be changed? Because I had to wear a yeah, I don't think I'd say no to the baby leash at this point, and that's
whisper
sad.
and be quiet. Don't yell.
Wow.
I think Fang doesn't know what Direcatons are. Oh, I'll keep it down. Shh.
Direcatons?
Yeah. Fang seems
Are those
to
like
have a bit of a
Decepticons?
reputation for getting lost, doesn't he? Maybe next time we'll get him a
We're
compass
off the other
or
record.
one of those leashes they use for toddlers, just in case he wanders off
All good,
during
Vimper, it was
playtime.
funny.
But hey, at least it's always an adventure with him around.
Blah. Oh my god, what was I gonna say? I really also hope, because last year they had strollers that you could get pushed around, but the issue was there was not even close to enough room to actually get pushed in the stroller. It was, you had like one little sidewalk in front of people's hotel rooms that was a very common walkway, and so a lot of people were using it, and so it was really inconvenient to push a stroller through there. Directicons are all out! Wait, Directicons, is that what you call it when a Transformer cop has to direct traffic? The foils on at BFC last year was fun to show about as well the cars, and he said congratulations, ready for part 2. Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, because you had me sign it. A proper size pram would be the size of the car. I mean, I might actually want a driver's license if I could get a car like that. Remember the story about how you're so busy? Everyone knows that freaking story. Meh. I hope we have more high chairs this year.
30 seconds.
What? I'm afraid. I'm afraid. Are we scared of being judged by the hotel staff? That's a good question. When I first went, yes. Because let me tell you, it's definitely an experience to go down to breakfast or lunch or dinner and sit in the in the like restaurant area.
Vimpershi says to pause the game and play with baby toys for 2 minutes.
So we get the wheel again. But yes, as Midnight said, they do require them to go through like sensitivity training and stuff. And something that had really helped me last year, I am a little bit more nervous about it this year because
wants you to lift some weights.
I'm gonna lift the wheel. This is a workout for a baby. Wah, 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 wah. Oh, I kept wanting to get a Kigu, but I kept... Wah, 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 wah. But yeah, I was nervous last year, but the thing that really helped was that... Oh, you lucky bitch now. I want to get a custom... I think I want to get a custom Fang Kiku at some point. But the thing that helped me was people's testimony from the year before, because it was the same hotel on year 2. And they said that the staff was just so great and welcoming and understanding. And some of them even like joined in on it. Like I had Connie tell me that one of the waitresses came up to her and said like, well, I don't think you're old enough for it, but so I'll leave the bill here for your mommy or daddy. And she lost it and just like, wow. This year we're working with entirely new staff, but BFC has stated they're doing the sensitivity training, so I think it will work out. I think the staff is going to be about as nervous as we are, but that's the thing as well that that Glimmer had said. That hotel loved us. Their staff loved us because the ironic part is, despite all the stereotypes of ABDLs and baby furs, ow, I hit my elbow. We're actually some of the most hygienic and polite furries out there. And it's kind of sad and kind of funny at the same time. And once they get over the stereotypes and they learn that, they want us back. Morsel staff is absent. They could come use the things like bouncers. Oh yeah, I do wonder that. I do wonder if we gave any of the staff awakenings. So you're making a Street Fighter movie? No, I did not. I have absolutely zero interest in that. Let me guess, it's live action. I mean, even if it wasn't, I'm not interested in Street Fighter, but yeah. Most furries going crazy, baby furries just want cartoon. Yeah, exactly. We're not up like having the wild public furry sex parties. We literally just want to sit around, watch Bluey, and talk about our jobs as like industrial level engineers who are actually keeping the world running. I'm embarrassed by my phone. Oh yeah, I remember another one found out, Angels. Like I said, after a little bit, you'll just be the office baby and it'll be fine. It'll be fine. They'll lessen your workload, give you more nap times, and regularly check your Huggies. Yeah, see, I never pay much attention to the cast for movies because I can never remember like movie stars' names. And like put a face to it or acting ability. I'm just like, okay, that's a person, I guess. But you gotta be seeing the day. So, yay! I'm glad you feel less scared. So full disclosure, Frost, you're gonna be scared. You're gonna be scared. You're gonna be anxious. It's normal. It's part of going to a convention in general, I think, especially if it's your first convention. And it's more prominent with BFC because you're going there and you're being your real self. And being a little, there's always like a level of vulnerability that you have with it that you just kind of can't escape in little space. And being able to do that in public is very scary. I mean, technically it is behind closed doors, but there's 1,000 people there and you're in a hotel. It's public. Don't worry about my direct colleagues finding out, but I really don't. Right? See, I don't have to worry about my work friends knowing that I'm a baby because my work revolves around me being a baby. And also, hi, Honeycomb. Very baby indeed. The smaller I get, the more promoted I get. Probably, maybe. Yeah, exactly. Regression is just a promotion around here. It's like that thing where, like, if you work in retail and you get fired, it's like, no, you didn't get fired. You got promoted to customer. Only this time you keep the paycheck. What, Glimmer? Yeah, what are you gonna make me XP waste by throwing crayons at me? Oh wait, that was Honeycomb. I'm afraid. I'm afraid what you're gonna do. You know, that's actually something I don't really like about the climate of old school RuneScape. It's very, you have to do everything efficient, and you're gonna tick manipulate, and you're gonna do all this crazy shit, and oh, by the way, this is how, because everyone's doing it, this is how all the high-level bosses work. You better get used to going, wing, eat. Oh god, wing. See, I can't fucking... I need hotkeys to flip my prayers. Yay, I'm spared Glimmer's wrath. Earn everyone's primarily helped me feel more confident and comfortable with going myself one day. Just got to actually get to know people, so yeah, I get that. And once again, like I had several conversations, but when I was like in the hot tub, you know, like when things are wrapping down, we're just relaxing in the hot tub. I had several conversations with people that I didn't know, that didn't know me. And
Ray Bayash has become a gold
just
star.
Vibe, because we're kind of on the same wavelength. And that's when you're talking about baby stuff and when you're not talking about baby stuff. And also, thank you for the sub, Ralabash. I do appreciate that. It's your first time here and you already decided to sub. You see this little baby and think, yeah, I will surrender my shinies to this baby. Give me your credit card number. I'm joking. For legal reasons, this is a joke. For legal reasons, I can't read.
You know, no huge hurry, but I'm sort of out of juice over
Ooh,
here.
yummy. Yeah, I need to balance that better. It's good, but it could be better. Like, I want to up the... Yeah, do I want to up the watermelon or the lime? Like I said, it just needs to be balanced better. I'm not... It's just kind of muddled. Well, what's in it? It's good. It needs work. Anyway, Kaladin says, lost count. I've heard people use the promoter to customer in my 20. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's fairly common. Vimper says, I have trouble getting into little space. Only recently starting addressing how my environment made me grow up faster than it should have. It's hard to open up. It's not human nature. Yeah, it's really hard to do that heckin' soul searching and ask yourself the tough questions. And especially... It's hard to be honest with yourself, honestly. Especially when that being honest with yourself is coming to the realization and the admittance of, I fucked up. I did something wrong. I won't get into details, but I had something like that happen on Friday. Where, again, I'm not going to get into details of what happened. Hindsight, it wasn't a big deal, but I did cause a bit of an issue, and it was just due to me losing my temper, which unfortunately happens every now and then. And while the other party was definitely not blameless, I definitely... It's hard to admit to yourself, yeah, I fucked up. I could have handled that better, and I could have. But it's more useful for, like, future growth and prevention. It's just... It's not a good feeling knowing that knowing and admitting that you've kind of fucked up. Anyway. It doesn't feel good. But, I mean, with that situation, at least things got resolved. The offended party, I apologize to them. They apologized to me. Water under the bridge. So, there's at least that. But, unfortunately, as much as I try to... especially as a streamer, as much as I try to not be vulnerable and sensitive, the truth is, I'm actually a pretty emotionally sensitive fox. I try not to be, but I am. I let things get to me that I shouldn't let get to me. I lose sleep over the stupidest things. And that's something that I'm constantly working on. And it's really difficult. I don't know how I got on this tangent. Yay, you got your stuff packed up now. Yeah, I actually got packed up tonight. So I packed, I've got 4 nights worth of diapers. Because I'm pretty sure that the changing table is going to be stocked. And even if it isn't, I can buy diapers at the vendor hall. But I'm 24/7. I'm reliant on them. I need to make sure that I've got some because I legitimately cannot go without. So I made sure that I've got that. I've got the artist proofs that I'll be selling. The I don't know if I should mention that actually. I got all the gift bags that I made. And just, yeah. I was trying to remember if I had planned on bringing gifts for anyone in particular. I don't think I did. I've been racking my brain on it. So if I promise to bring you something, please remind me. So there was one for you. One what? Yes, I did bring the keys. They are packed in my carry-on already. Remember the 621 rule? Yeah. Don't know. I know I made a gift bag specifically for you, Glimmer. Okay, yeah, it was the special personalized gift bag. Yay! Yay! Those are the only jingly keys I'll have for a couple days. You put the dual. Okay. I wasn't sure that. I wasn't actually sure if that was something that we were openly talking about. But yes, that was the other thing that I had put in there. Your payment for that. Full disclosure, Nat. I did yours, and then I went back, and then I went and I did the ones that I was going to sell. And while I was doing them, I looked at yours and I thought, I can do better. And so, long story short, you're getting 2 of them. Because I did think that I did better on the second one, but what am I going to do with the previous one? I'm not going to throw it away. I'm not going to sell it. It's personalized. So you may as well just have both. And no, that doesn't mean you have to bring anything extra. It's just you're getting both. And Glimmer, I'll be perfectly honest. The thing that I have for you is just very small. It's more of a joke gift than anything else. So, yeah. Yeah, no problem on the batteries. I totally get that. Use the dual just to clothesline someone. Oh my god, that reminds me. That reminds me of something. So, in the most recent Yu-Gi-Oh series, at least as far as I've watched, you know how they have the thing where, like, if you lose a duel, you get turned into a card or something like that? Well, the main character didn't get turned into a card. He got turned into a shirt. Like, just a t-shirt. And I'm just like, huh. Okay. Why is he a shirt? I'm going to bring a couple of blank artist proofs as well that I may or may not draw on and, like, give to friends and or sell. I will be bringing this stuff to make more because I'll be part of the signing and whatnot. Hi, Zelfos! Thank you for the raid! What's weirder, being a shirt or being a hat? I don't know. Oh, excuse me. Baby needs to be burped a little bit. Thank you for giving them the shout out. I was playing The Adventures of Willy Beamish? I have never heard of that. Is it fun? Did you have fun? Yes, I do know you're giving us some good stuff. I wish I could give a bit more, but I don't have a whole lot of... I mean, like, I could bring a plush for you, but I feel like you've got enough plushes already. It's a Sega CD game? Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay! Didn't expect that. Good to know. Avoid the screen people to make sure they're part of it. Yeah, they do. Oh, hang on, I didn't get the... Also, hi, Nox. Welcome in. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up on chat here. It's weird that I'm not a furry yet, and you gotta be down to play 10 BFC. I mean, you can be just like an ABDL and not be a furry and still attend. It's just Baby Fur Con because it's run by furries. But yes, they do screen applicants. They make sure that they check your social medias and stuff, and they make sure that you're part of the community. And if you don't have enough of a like social media presence, they'll actually like get testimony from people who know you, who do have enough of a social media presence. So yeah. And that's one of the things that makes it nice, that there is that level of security, even like internal security. Hellshade, man, because it means that I'm not gonna have people who are acting like actual children and throwing crayons at me. It's nice having that level of security. Got some questions, so many questions. Is it changing tables? Are those in public, or are they also staffed asking for... So, no, they are not staffed in the sense that someone will be changing you unless you bring someone in there. But they do have someone in there helping out with the provided diaper stock and making sure that everything goes all right. Again, they're not going to change you, but they're going to, make sure that they're going to assign you changing rooms and stuff like that. But last year, it was in a private room. They were curtained off, and the changing tables themselves were sort of kind of like repurposed massage tables. They were nice, actually. Oh yeah, it is nice. You can go around the convention with a passy and a plushie for comfort. I actually did that. I brought Mama Bear with me last year, and Azura carried her around in a diaper bag, and I brought her with me, and I hugged her when I felt anxious, and it was really nice. Full disclosure, I don't know if diapers are going to be provided this year. Last year they were. ABU sponsored the changing table, or the changing room, and we had plenty of diapers. It was restricted to a, like one per instance. Like, so, you know, one per person per instance. You can't go in there and say, like, yeah, I want to layer up with 3 diapers. You can't do that. But you can still go in there and they'll provide one for you. You just have to be considerate of other people wanting them too. This year, I've heard rumors that North Shore stocks the changing room, but I haven't had any official announcement from BFC confirm that anyone is stocking it yet. So it's always a good idea to bring your own, because this is definitely a convention you want to be padded 24/7 for. I have a lot of plushies, but you don't usually do much with them. Yeah, I've got a lot of plushies that unfortunately need to probably be regifted. See, I prefer ABU stocking it just due to variety of patterns and designs and stuff, but I definitely don't mind Megamaxes. Yeah, that's kind of the thing as well. I would assume that the information would be out there for attendees, so I'm not putting a whole lot of stock in that rumor. Yeah, just confirm that is a rumor, nothing that I have been able to confirm myself. And the lack of official confirmation might mean that they're just using... Because I also heard that they had stock left over from last time. They might just be using the stock left over, and after it's gone, provide your own diapers. I mean, either way, I think it's wonderful of them to even consider providing the diapers for everyone. Would make... God damn it, this should be fun. Yeah, I definitely do like North Shore. I do have... some of you may remember the diaper sticker entry that I made for their contest.
Ochoro asked me, would Mega Man wear Megamax diapers? Oh, I can just imagine. If Mega Man were to sport a diaper, those Megamax ones would definitely suit him. After all, they share the Mega name. Plus, with all the action he gets into, he'd need something that can hold up under pressure. Who knows? Maybe he'd even start his own trend among video game heroes. But let's hope he doesn't go around shooting diaper beams, right?
I mean, all you gotta do is thicken up the blue underwear, put some tapes on it. I think yellow tapes would look nice, but it might clash with the design. Yeah, there we go. And Glimmer wants me to take a break.
Wants you to take a...
Wants you to take a what? Hey, yo. All right. I wanted to finish my thought, but I completely forgot. So, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Got to pop my neck there. That was nice. Glimmer, at least you don't have to worry about Silk Song spoilers for me, because I still haven't even finished regular Hollow Knight, so I do not have Silk Song. That is not on my list for a long time. Don't get me wrong, I liked Hollow Knight, I need to finish it before I even think about Silk Song. And I just don't really feel like finishing Hollow Knight right now. Yeah, don't spoil things in general. Okay, so I do remember what I was talking about before with North Shores and their diaper panel design. So the entry of mine that didn't win, I did end up getting it printed out. Thank you, Little Lemur Stickers, who also printed out the stuff that's going to be in the gift bag. And my badges as well. They look great. Spoiler in the game, there are bugs in it. Anyway, I have a couple of those sticker panels that I am going to be bringing with me to BFC, and I'm actually going to give a couple of those out to my friends. So you might see a couple of people walking around the convention in Mega Max diapers with Fang stickers on them. You also might see Fang stickers around because I had I made a big order of stickers for both the gift bags and just like to have. So yay, Jelly level up, 2 more, and then I can hopefully never touch this again. Yay. But for those of you who do get a gift bag, I did have these printed at my own not small expense. So I'm not expecting anything, just a thank you would be nice. I kind of went a little bit overboard on stuff. I spent like $100 getting stickers printed. I probably didn't need to. Do you need to play Hollow Knight to enjoy Silksong? That's actually a good question. Just finished Hollow Knight and had a lot of fun, but no problem, no I did. Yeah, I liked Hollow Knight. I really did. I just... I just got to a certain point and just never finished for whatever reason. No, but you're talking about... Okay, that's good to know. Yes. Yay. Consensual head and diaper pads only, please. Yeah, you know, that's also a good point. Don't play it just because it's the popular thing. Realistically, I don't, like, there's no real point for me to be doing this, but I have been avoiding streams that have been doing it because I feel like at some point I'm probably going to play it, but it's not going to be anytime soon. But I've been avoiding streams of it for spoilers anyway, so, you know. Oh my god, I still have to do 148 laps of this thing. Yeah, I'm bringing my OLED Switch. I considered bringing the dock, but I don't think I'm going to. I had the thought of getting some friends together and doing like a retro game thing where we do like you know, play like retro Mega Man and stuff. That'd be so nice. Just have like a little baby for sleepover, pajamas, Kigu's, just shirt and diaper, and just play old school Mega Man. That sounded so nice. But realistically, I think the schedule is a little bit full, and that's not going to happen. A couple people did want to net battle me though, which is why I'm bringing it. I feel like that'd be something that I'd have to organize like next year. And I'd like have to actually like block out a time for it. And I don't know. Right? It sounds wonderful and I want to do that. I don't realistically think we're gonna have time for it. I mean, I could maybe bring my dock just in case. Well, I mean, that'd give us access to, like, the entire Mega Man catalog, and I'd be all for it. I don't know. I struggle with that one. At least some new people get upset about how many new players hit. That's the weirdest fucking thing. Why gatekeep shit like that? It doesn't make sense. Right? Yeah, I mean, actually, that seems to be what a lot of little meets end up being. Like, if you're at someone's house or something, it's, hey, let's play video games, old and or new, and or watch Bluey. And we're just gonna do that, and maybe you can take your pants off and have your diaper showing, and no one really cares. Should you bring stuffers with you? If you're talking about BFC, Last year they did provide boosters. I cannot say for sure if they would bring them this year. So if you are wanting to use boosters, bring 1 or 2 just in case. The ideal way to do this, just like out of practicality and courtesy, is to bring everything that you think you're going to need, and if you end up going home with extra supplies because you were able to take advantage of the stock changing room, woohoo! But go into it with the assumption that you'll be providing your own supplies. Or at the very least, buying some of those supplies there. Because remember, there will be vendors. ABUs has a booth there. North Shore has a booth. Little Troubles is selling diapers now, too. I'm actually going to grab a case of Your Pal Patches. Yeah, exactly. Better to be overprepared. Not saying a single bit. Yeah, Reddit is pretty brain rotty. I only use Reddit for the memes and, ironically, RuneScape news. Because using it for anything other than that, and like actually trying to post there and stuff, yeah, you realize pretty quick it's toxic. Oh, also, lab count 69. I'm immature. Oh my god, that I just love when Azura tells me with a straight face, "You're so immature," and I just reply, just deadpan, "Bitch, I am literally wearing a diaper." Yeah, exactly, Ralph. I'm doing the same thing. I'm bringing 12 diapers, 4 for nighttime use, 8 for the rest of the days. I'm assuming I'm going to buy at least 1 pack. I'm also, again, because I'm 24/7 and I don't have a choice as far as, like, I can't just, like, take my diaper off and go through TSA security. I do have to wear diapers through, like, the scanner and stuff. And I have one specifically for that are the, like, North Shore Airs that are supposed to be, like, you know, a lot thinner, more discreet, and hopefully those won't get picked up. Because, yeah, my first time, well, on my way to BFC last year, which was my first time flying since being relying on diapers. Yeah, my Megamax flagged the scanner. And so I had to get a pat down. Reddit is hilariously a great resource of technology information and system admin issues. Yeah, it actually is good because you'll have the thing where, like, you'll Google something and there's someone on Reddit who had the same issue like a year ago, like, yes, this solves my issues. And it is kind of funny because it is actually a great resource where most of my, where the greatest amount of, oh shit, I'm having an issue with this, and, oh, my successful troubleshooting steps have come from Reddit, you know? My diaper was dry when I went through it, thank you, but yes, definitely, if you have a wet diaper, it's triggering. I don't care what kind it is, it's triggering. So what I'm probably going to end up doing is bringing... I don't plan on being at the airport for too long, but since I'm using the thinner 1 or 2 use diapers, I do plan on bringing a change in my carry-on. Hi, Patch. I'm mature for a baby. Blah! I actually used to get told that a lot, that I was mature for my age. I think it's just I didn't like being around other kids. I like, literally, ever since I was a kid, I hated the way that other kids acted. Please stop your vomiting that. Oh my god. Imagine if you could just regress to go through airport security. It's like, oh yeah, no, they're a baby. We don't need to scan them. Or imagine if VFC staff was doing the airport security. It's like, oh, okay. No, it's just a diaper flagging the scanner. That's normal. No, I totally get it, Ralph. And if you got the choice to do that, it's a very valid choice. I, however, am committed to 24/7 and do not have a choice. Oh, no, it definitely, like, it makes sense, and I understand why it triggers. It's just embarrassing. But yeah, no, they literally explained to me there, like, yeah, you know, sometimes, you know, there's something thick around here. It triggered the scanner, so we need to investigate. And I literally told them, like, oh, yeah, I have some, medical underwear that might be causing that. Also, hi, Hydro! Welcome in! Hope you had fun at karaoke. I don't know if you were still doing that on the raid, but, yay! Thank you for the raid. Oh shit, I'm a little bit drunk. Thank you for the shout out, Glimmy. Yeah, I finished the strawberry watermelon margarita. Are we allowed to talk about the food menu that's at BFC? I think at least a little bit. Like, it shouldn't really be any issue, but I am looking forward to the buffet. I want to see what they put out for it, but the food options that they've told us thus far do sound really good. And chat, I'm gonna be real with you. Someone from the BFC staff, when they were doing Baby Babble with Connie, said that they had the prime rib there when they went to check it out, and that they were like really impressed. And honestly, looking at the prices, I want to try it. I've never ordered the prime rib anywhere, especially like a place like that kind of has a reputation for being a little bit pricey. I want to treat myself one day, and I want to order it. Because actually, it's not bad. Like, I had when I went for my birthday dinner, and I got a steak at Outback Steakhouse, they wanted just a little bit less for a ribeye steak than this place wants for their prime rib. And I'm just like, yeah, that's actually not bad. Actually, looking at their prices, like, they only want like $12 for a burger, which feels like a lot, but that's what fast food places want for it here. Like, burger and fries, okay, yeah, 12 bucks. 12, or actually, no, closer to, like, literally there's a DoorDash place that we'll order from where the burger is like $16. How is the fucking hotel at BFC in California cheaper than my local establishments? What the fuck? But yes, the staff at BFC said they were really impressed with the restaurant. So yay. And I would like to stop falling. I don't think I've actually ever had a prime rib. I looked it up, and it said it was very similar to ribeye, which is my favorite cut. So I'm like, but like actually more seasoned and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, I want to try this. This feels like a good place to try this. I'm also going to get Darling to try her very first hamburger there. So I think the first thing I order is going to be the burger, and we'll see if it's a good one. I mean, Glimmer, depending on the size of it, like if it's a good size, I am willing to, like, you know, let you try a bit. I think you're streaming and yeah, it is almost ready for crib time. It's like 20 minutes. but...
Fallout Wolf God asked me, Sella tells
Right,
us
I'm
another
hungry now too.
embarrassing
Alcohol
diaper
does that to
story.
me.
Oh, you want another embarrassing diaper tale, huh? Well, there was this one time I was out shopping, and I was feeling pretty confident in my cute,
Why?
discreet medical diaper.
Shush, I said
But then, as I was bending down to grab something from a lower shelf, I heard that distinctive crinkle. A little
At least it
kid
wasn't a
nearby
rip.
looked at me with wide eyes and said loudly, "Mommy, that lady sounds like she's wearing a diaper." Talk about a moment that made me blush from ear to ear.
I feel like that could actually be a picture idea, like just a little mini comic of Sella getting exposed, and that exact thing happened. It was like, "Mommy, that kitty's wearing a diaper," and just Sella exploding. Telling a story that you'd enjoy. On the topic of food, I actually have burgers pulled out for tomorrow's dinner. That's all I really had to say. I like burgers. Burgers are my favorite food. I used to work at Whataburger. We had a customer from Japan. This was their first burger, which was cool, but thinking now, I wish we had a better burger for her first one. Okay, so when someone has their first burger or their first steak or their first anything really, the temptation is to give them the best impression possible. Like, give them the A+ S rank burger. But I think it's actually important to let them try ones that are meh. Let them try the B and A tier burgers before hitting them with an S tier, because you're trying to see if they like the food as a general concept. And if you want someone to like burgers, they're not gonna have an A5 Wagyu burger every day. That's not what you're gonna get at most places. You kind of do want them to have the quintessential fast food burger. Now, you probably want to give them something better than, like, Burger King. Yeah, sorry, BK, you're, sometimes you're affordable and stuff, and it tastes fine, but every time I've had a Burger King burger, I get the feeling afterwards of, wow, that was cheap quality, and I can feel it I can feel the cheapness throughout my whole body as it's processing that cheap-ass meal. No, we don't need an embarrassing story about me. It's not a marathon. Those cars aren't valid. The wrestling was just 5 receipts in your pocket. If you start with the best and everything else will be disappointing. Exactly! This steakhouse restaurant that serve burgers too. Yeah, you know what? Steakhouses do some pretty good burgers every now and then. It's just hard to justify ordering them, because if I'm going to a steakhouse, generally I want a steak. Just give them a Big Mac or maybe a burger from Wendy's. Yeah, exactly. Get them the standard. Not the super amazing burger that every place... Yeah, not the super amazing burger that you can charge $20 for. Get them the equivalent of a Big Mac, but not from McDonald's, because McDonald's sucks fucking ass. Wendy's is decent, but you want to go to like a dedicated local burger joint. I guarantee you that you've got one. They're everywhere. But that's going to be your best bet. Like we have 2 local places near us called Apollo Burger and Patty Shack, and both of them just do amazing fast food burgers. Like, they're exactly what I expect from a burger, but they're good, high quality, like, fast food burgers, you know? Enjoy the HTTYD burger? What the fuck is that? Oh my God, I want a burger now! I'm going to bed in like 15 minutes. I love burgers. They're like my favorite food. I'm not a big steak guy or so, but I'm good with that, or fish. I mean, I'm okay with seafood, but it's not really my thing. If a place asks how you want your burger cooked, it's probably really good. Yeah, generally. I've got a place near me. I really shouldn't be coy. It's a massive chain. It's Applebee's. They do. I like their Whiskey River burger. That one's nice. But again, that's the one that wants like $16 for it on DoorDash. And I'm like, it's good. I don't know if it's $16 good though. Thing going on about burgers. I'm eating honorary burger chicken sandwich. Fair enough. Food truck used to be near me with a good burger. Oh, right. So that place I mentioned, Apollo Burger, like me and my dad's favorite burger place. Back at my old work, they used to have a food truck that would go by every now and then. And not only would they sell burgers, which were just fucking delicious. It was like the best lunch to have. They would also do deep fried Snickers. And I'm just like, gimme, put this in my fat ass body. It was really good. Also, blah, you can't boop me. I'm unboopable. Best burger place called Whataburger for the longest time. I thought people were saying Waterburger. I don't think we have a Whataburger here. I've had people, like I've known people who have who've taken like a 3-hour drive to get, oh God, was it Jack in the Box or In-N-Out? I think it was Jack in the Box. And last year at BFC, I got the chance to try Jack in the Box because there was one pretty close to the hotel. And I got him like, yeah, okay, this is a good burger. This is a fast food burger, definitely, but it's a good fast food burger. This is a B plus tier burger, which I think from most fast food places is the most you could realistically expect. But I cannot imagine driving 3 hours for it and then taking it back. Oh my God. Not really impressed with White Castle. I've heard bad things about White Castle. I've also heard bad things about In-N-Out Burger, but like the thing with In-N-Out, I've heard either really bad or really good things. I've never heard neutral. It's always been, I love it, it's the best burger I've ever had, or I hate it, this place is awful. And it's just kind of, unfortunately, I grew up with my parents who hated it, and so we never have it. And there's enough burger places around here that I don't ever have a reason to really go there. Recently had a Five Guys burger, so fucking good. Oh my God, yeah, okay, so Five Guys is pretty good. It is exactly your quintessential sloppy, greasy, small fries equates to a small mountain of fries burger, and you're paying for the toppings and shit, because like all the toppings you want on it are included, and you're kind of like paying with that with every burger. But while they're expensive, yeah, they're pretty damn good burgers. I don't know if I'd say they're worth the cost though. Closest Whataburger is 2 states away from, oh yeah, I don't know where the closest one would be, but I don't think we have one in the state. Same with White Castle. I'd always heard like that White Castle made you like really sick or something. Again, we don't have one, so this is unsubstantiated. Seriously, Chow, I have such a fucking craving for just a big, greasy, cheesy, like wrapped in foil to help melt it all together on its way to you burger. Am I talking about food? Great conversation, right? I think so. I almost checked Discord at that. I almost checked Discord because I sent a message to someone while I was on break. Yes, Vimper won that one. Okay, what are animal fries? I'm assuming they're just like loaded fries? Count that. Yeah, you should count that. You got me. I'm sorry, what? People use donuts as the bun for a burger? Ayo! Also, to those of you who, like, make your own shit, try making your own hamburger buns. It's a lot of work, but you get some really good burgers.
Vimpir, wants an evil laugh.
It's delicious. It'll make you gain weight. Animals have furry TF food. I'll take it. I don't even care what fursona I roll. I mean, I want a fox, but I'll take it. It's better than being human. Yeah. Five Guys does use peanut oil. I recently moved to canola oil for my go-to cooking oil, and it works pretty good. Honestly, there's a lot of whatever. Go, my Zorua TF. Okay, let's be real. I would love to be a Zorua. If I love a lot of fox and fox-like Pokemon, Eevee, Vulpix, Ninetales, etc. I think, all things considered, I would be a Zorua. I would be the little tricky fox. I even had an idea in my head, like if I was going to have a fleshed out Pokesona and was going to have like a backstory and like powers and stuff for him. I actually have an idea what that would be. It would be a Zoroark whose illusions were incredibly powerful, renowned as like the most powerful, inescapable, most realistic illusions ever. But after a head injury, even that Zoroark can no longer tell what is their illusion and what isn't. So you can take that in like an ABDL context, and you can do things like conjuring up an illusionary crib sized up for a fully grown Zoroark, and it would be so real that even the caster of that illusion would think that it was real. Like, they could touch it and feel it. They might have to get creative with, like, being able to lay in it. Like, maybe just do, like a mattress, just kind of, like, laying on something. But as long as that much groundwork was done, they would actually think it was real. And I actually did art of me transforming into a Zorua. And I like to repost it every time we get a Pokemon Direct as a way to channel a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game. Hey, it worked for Silk Song eventually. Eventually it'll work for Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Just gotta put on the clown makeup enough times. So those who make their own shit. Okay, listen, I'm a little tipsy, okay, Vimper? 4x4 animal style on a raft, burn it and let it swim. We serve food here, sir. I will never remember that entire exchange, like word for word, but I will remember the gist of it. Yum, spicy chicken. You know what? I'm not usually a big fan of spicy, but I did like Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich enough. Sure had to fucking fill the order for it enough times. Like, oh my god, the people who frequent Wendy's love to kick the baby. Love their freaking spicy chicken. I'm sorry, but every time Wendy's comes up, I always think of the multiple occasions where someone came into the store and started, like, trying to order a bucket of chicken and then got mad at me when I didn't know what the fuck they were talking about. And I was just like, oh, I get it. Yeah, you want the KFC across the street. Ma'am, this is a Wendy's. Yeah, exactly. Like, legitimately, sir, this is a Wendy's. Had I been privy to that meme, I would have said exactly that, but I was not at the time. Here's that everything said is legitimate order. Yeah, it's... that was my understanding, that it was technically a legitimate order. It's just, yeah. Do people dip the fries in the fry? Yeah, it is a thing for some reason. I don't understand it. Like, there's a thing as well, like, if you go to, like, an ice cream parlor that serves fries and stuff, too, which is common. Like, there's a thing where, like, you dip your fries in the shake. I have never really understood or liked that. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I mean, people are free to do what they want, I just don't get it. I really have a footed sleeper just like that with a zipper down the front, and there's a dark name. Yeah, the one I have, too, it does have pads on the feet. I really want a new one, though. Honestly, if I could get, like, this one custom made, I think I might. Or at least I might if I lived somewhere colder. The thing with a footed sleeper is, like, I can only use it a little bit during the winter when it's, like, rigid. And I can't actually sleep in it because right now I will overheat just with the regular blankets on the bed. Like, I'll wake up and I'll be fucking dripping in sweat. I overheat so easily. It's a sweet and salty type thing, not for everyone, but if you get the right price, it's good. Yeah, honestly, I think like 50% of a burger's score should be the fries that it's accompanied with, because I've had places that do an amazing burger. Like, it's just, it was big, it was delicious, it was reasonably priced, but the fries it came with were limp, soggy, and just bland. Ugh, some of the worst fries ever, and it makes me not want to go back because part of the burger experience is fries. Oh, humidity is indeed a bitch, but we don't have much humidity here. It's like just legitimately heat. Suman Kiyu has got his extremely warm, definitely a winter thing. Yeah, that's kind of the other thing that kept me from getting a Kigu for BFC. God damn it. Was just that it's gonna be hot. It's California. I don't particularly want to combust while in my pajamas, which is one of the reasons I don't usually wear pajamas. I sleep in just a diaper. I haven't gone to a Sonic in a bit. Yeah, you know what? I haven't been to a Sonic in a while either. They keep advertising their drinks and their shakes and stuff, and they do sound good. It's just that the only one close to us is kind of out of the way, and it's kind of a pain to get to. But yeah, I mostly like their drinks, not necessarily their food. Bring a couple Kigus to BFC. Aww. Ralph, are you going to allow people to try them on? Or are they all your Kigus, like, that are just for you? And also, I would love to know where you get your Kigus, because it is something that I am in the market for. I would like to have one. I just wasn't able to procure one in time for BFC. Sleep with padding and a blanket. I mean, now, when you say padding, I think we all know what you mean. But yeah, I'm gonna need to get used to the weighted blanket again when it starts to get, colder, because I have had it off for months because of the heat. I just can't stand it with the weighted blanket. And unfortunately, Azura doesn't like the weighted blanket. I did for a little bit. But it just got too hot. I'm gonna share with you the Etsy store at the bottom from. Glimmer, let me inspect the quality IRL first, and if I like the quality, yes, please do. Pillows, totally pillows when you say padding, right? Oh, Espeon's really cute. Like, so the thing with evolutions, like, people will ask you, what's your favorite evolution? And I always think, how dare you make me choose? They're all adorable. Legally distinct ribbon fox. I'm not super big into the Sylveon aesthetic, as I would put it, but I will concede the ribbons make great caretaker tools. Like, really good caretaker tools. And again, it's not it's not like even a dislike. It's just the pinks and stuff aren't really, the pink and girly stuff just isn't my style. It's not my vibe. And I got yeeted for that. Jeez, fine. And I've always been that way ever since I was a kid. I don't like the, for lack of better term, girly stuff. That being said, of course, anyone here can like that if they want. It's just not my thing. It's not something I feel comfortable with. I do definitely like the trans iconic nature of Sylveon though. I really do like that. Definitely watching. All right, see you, Rabidash. Have a good night. Got 7 shinies of the one Pokemon that looks like a Mega Man character. Oh, which one? I think it's Armorage or Cerulege. Both of which I like. I really do. Glimmer, I'm just gonna say this. The thing I have, the special gift bag that I have for you has something to do with trans colors. And that's all I'm gonna say. Padding is pulling a Glimmer. Glimmer, stop being a bad. Aww, Vimper, if you're almost leaking, you should get a change. Because that's definitely what pulling a Glimmer means. 7 Charcadets. Ah, okay. Someone made fun of you for being trans. Sylvia almost strangled them with her ribbons. I believe that. I really do. It feels like a Sylveon thing to do. Awesome, Ralph. I would love to try one if you don't mind. And then definitely, if I like them, we'll ask for the maker on that. Actually, since I've got a couple people here who know about Kigus, what's the general price range on those so I can save up for one? Oh, something I just remembered, because I didn't do this last year because I didn't realize it was a thing I could do. But meals that I eat at BFC, whether they're at the hotel or not, they're tax deductible. 100-ish for the ones Glimmer got. Glimmer also says about 100-ish. That's not bad. If the quality's good. If the quality's good, I am 100% on board for that price. Honestly, depending on how much I spend on BFC and how taxes come back next year, ideally, I would love to upgrade my GPU and my VR headset. I'd love to get a big screen beyond. The thing with that is then I have to kind of wonder, well, shit, what do I do with my, what do I do with my index if I'm using a big screen? Because as much as I'd love to just give the index to Azura, I don't have the base stations for it. I still need the base stations for the big screen. So I'd have to get new base stations and new controllers. And Azura's setup isn't really... doesn't really have the space for that. Yeah, I might keep it as a backup, but it's something to think about. Ideally, I would love to just give it to Azura. But I feel like if I'm going to get something that has a higher resolution scale and everything like that, I want to upgrade my GPU. I'm hearing rumors about a 5080 Super that has like 24 gigs of VRAM, and I'm like, oh, hell yes! VR and streaming, here we go! Upgrading to a Hellhound AMD GPU. I would like to upgrade to an AMD CPU as well, but that's like $500 to do it, like to get one that's comparable to the Intel one I've got, and I'm just like, I'd also have to get a new motherboard, so yeah. Weather for the first half of BSC will actually pretty mild. Don't know about that. Ooh, okay. I like high 70s. Personally, I don't mind if it rains too much. I would like to enjoy the pool. Anyway, as much as I actually am having a blast just talking with folks about BFC, it is my bedtime. This was a late stream. This was always going to be a short stream. It's California. It's not going to rain. Okay, good. And so I'm going to find a raid target, and let me do the log out. Again, sorry for the late stream. Was a fun stream though. I like doing the little RuneScape streams. I want to eventually do a do enough of this so I can do Song of the Elves, but it requires so much fucking grinding. But anyway, I do want to stream a couple more times before BFC. I want to stream on the Wednesday before BFC, like literally just so I can go up to people and say like, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. And I mean, I'll literally see you tomorrow. But yeah, I'm doing my best. I'm sorry for the low amount of streams this week, or this month rather. I'm trying to do what I can with the resources that I've got. Yes, Glimmer. See you really soon. And I'm glad that you like the RuneScape streams. I might do Media Night on Wednesday. We will see about that. RuneScape is a nice chill game, and it like hits me with a nostalgia. When like literally the day VFC ends, RS3 is doing their first league, and I do want to stream that. I don't know if I'll be able to do it the day of, but I want to try, because I have no idea if like, because I'm coming back from like BFC. It's gonna be like 5, 6 o'clock. I'll be like, get dinner, and I'll probably just want to.
I'm sort of out of juice over here.
But I also really want to hit. I also really want to do day 1 RS3 leagues. So we're gonna play that by ear, depending on how it happens. Oh yeah, there's also gonna be Borderlands 4, and when I finish the solo playthrough of that, I want to play with Glimmer and Angels, and it's gonna be fun. You know what, Glimmer, like, Leagues, as far as old school anyway, Leagues is a major event, and I get it. It was really fun. But, I mean, Reddit just generally goes feral every now and then. I think RuneScape is a good stream. It is, yeah, which is why I don't really like doing RS3 as much, because it requires, like, the only thing for me to do in RS3 is boss, and that requires a bit more focus, and I can't really read chat. Anyway, before I get too sidetracked, let's see who's on our raid target list today. We've got a writer, got a Timmy the Otter, who I will be seeing at VFC. And that. Oh, and we got Cram Munchers as well. Oh, you know what? Timmy's doing VR chat and pajama day and stuff. And, yeah. just type out a raid message here. No, I know I know a good emote for that. Baby. All right, this is gonna be our raid message. Look at those cozy pamp pajamas, baby. All right, I'll see y'all hopefully tomorrow and Wednesday. We'll work it out. I'll see you then.